Hello and welcome back again. My name is Steven, and today, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Woo! We're back. So, we're going to continue the story where we left off for you guys, which was yesterday. Or for me, literally a few minutes ago. Let's go! Right. Did I already read that? I think I did already read that. Because that's where I would have ended it. And look at that! That was a perfect ending from last episode. That is where it actually ended, this little mini bit. Anyway, it's weird how easily Emmy and I can keep from seeing one another after classes now. Actually, I'll venture to say it's vaguely disturbing. As easily we'll come together, it seems to have split apart without much trouble. Well, I guess that's not exactly true. We've both been pretty bummed after that last night together. And we get to see each other every morning for our runs. And just our runs, I might add. Lunch too. I especially enjoy lunchtime with her. We have plenty of time to talk about everything outside of school, whereas the morning runs we have become increasingly businesslike. I think it's because Emmy wants to make up for our foolery in the storage shed. But no matter how much we joke at lunch, I can't help feeling a little worried about her. She seems distracted more often, and I caught her fidgeting nervously more than once. Never figured her to be someone who cared that deeply about exams, but they certainly seem to be taking their toll, even though they haven't even started. This is just the run-up, the deep breath before the plunge. Tomorrow's the real trials. The real trials begin. Or the real exams, anyway. As for me, I actually don't feel that worried about exams at all. I'm not sure why, I mean. They're pretty important. My scores here will determine my odds of getting into a good university. Well, I'm half too clever now. It could spell doom for my academic year. Oh shit. But going to them, I feel confident that I'll come out the other side okay. Muto thinks I've got the science examination locked up at any rate. Or he said, the last thing you should give you trouble in my examination is it's way beneath your talents. Then again, it's Mishu telling me this. His pride for me carries the vague implication that anything less than perfect from me would be a disappointment, which has actually caused me to fret more than I should about the exam. It's for that reason I find myself in the library, after class, poring over the textbooks. Pretty simple things to look over. Some formulas of velocity, a few bits about friction. A walk in the park compared to the dreaded English exam. Was never good with languages. As I flip through my notes one more time, my mind begins to wander. After these exams are over, things should get easier. Soon we'll be graduated, then off to college, hopefully. I remember my avoided attempt to find out what Emmy plans to do after high school. She avoided the subject pretty draftily, as I recall. Heck, it seems that just about every time I push too hard, she dances around the subject. Or distracts me enough through other means. Like a few days ago at lunch, when Rin wasn't around. I've done it. I'm startled from my verse by Yuko's triumphant shout. Ah! Yuko seems mortified at my sudden starting. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, it was just that. As she stutters, I move to quickly calm her down before she gets too agitated. Whoa, hey. My words seem inefficient. Yuko continues to work herself into a complete frenzy. It's a library and I shouldn't be. Easy there, just calm down. And I was really setting a bad example and now I'll get fired because I can't do anything right. Yuko! Shouting seems to work, though I draw the ire of several other students studying in the library. Yuko snaps to attention like a shoulder who just heard the captain bark an order. Sorry. Calm down, it's okay. You just startled me a little. That's only because I was daydreaming instead of studying. So you really got me back on task. This is a complete lie, but it seems to work. Yuko takes a deep breath and calms down a little, though she keeps shifting around with nervous energy that seems awfully familiar. So what's got you so excited anyway? The Yakumo cat burglar. To her credit, Yuko managed to convey her intense excitement in a whisper. I think I know who it is. I've got an ominous tip as to their identity. So I did some spying, and I think the tipster was right. Oh really? Who was this, burglar? Yuko shuts her mouth, shaking her nervously. Nope, can't tell you that. Why not? It's between me and the burglar. Oh shit, I just skipped a bit. He could tip his hand easily and blow down. Then I'm left with no perp. When did Yuko start talking like a hard-boiled detective? I wouldn't warn them. Why would I care? If you've got to ask that question, then you don't need to know. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Congratulations, I guess. Thanks. For what for? Cat burglar thing. Yuko nods and smiled appreciatively. So, studying for the exams? Well, that was the plan. I'm not having much luck, though. Yeah, because you're not fucking studying, you dumbass. You're daydreaming about your girlfriend, or what you're planning on doing. Really? Is it because you can't find a book? I'm really sorry. I've been meaning to clean the shelves up for weeks now, but I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. It's not that. I've got my book right here. To illustrate the point, and hopefully calm Yuko down, I show her the textbook in front of me. My mind just keeps wandering, is all. Is it because of the noise in here? I'm trying to be more strict about the noise levels, but I can't bring myself to yell at people. I mean, ain't their lives hard enough without me throwing authority around? No, it's not the noise level either, I promise. It's just... hell, I don't even know. Worried about Emmy? Worried about us? Worried about what happens after we graduate? Emmy's been kinda weird lately. What do you mean? Well, you know how we're dating now. I just don't know what we're actually, a couple, or at least I don't know that we're beyond friends. So friends normally don't do the sort of things we do. Unless you're friends with benefits, then you would. Physically, we're a couple. Coupling, at least. Literally. It's like every time I try to find out more about her, or about what she wants to do with her life, she dodges the question. Like the other day, I was talking to her at lunch about some schools I've been looking into, and she asked, have you looked into any schools lately? She shrugged. Oh, I asked her. Sorry. She shrugs in response, says no, and when I ask why not, she says that she doesn't think that far ahead. I asked why she had that policy, and I suddenly realised that I'm about to start describing, and wisely decided to clam up. She what? She changed the subject. Won't talk about it. Maybe it's an uncomfortable subject for her, or she just doesn't think it needs explaining. Yeah, but it's just not that. Every time I try to find out what's been bothering her, she changes the subject too. It's like she likes being with me, but she's not getting close to me. Now that I've said it out loud, I feel worse. Yuko digests this bit of information. You know, it seems to me that you're more serious about this than she is. I can almost feel my stomach twist into a knot. She's right. That's exactly what it seems. But is it really what's going on, I mean? Sorry, I'm just talking nonsense. You shouldn't take my advice. You barely know me. I'm just a librarian, and I'm single, so you can imagine I can't know what I'm talking about. No, I think you have a point, as much as it hurts to even consider it. Yuko seems to be desperately trying to find a way to soften the blow somewhat. Look, I'm probably wrong, but if you want to make sure how obvious wrong I am, maybe you should just talk to her, get some alone time, and just ask about it. And don't let her change the subject either. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Or maybe I should just enjoy what I have. We're having fun hanging out after all. And the runs are nice, and the other activities are nice, and talking to her is nice. Do I really need to get closer to her? What I've got right now is pretty good. But that's silly. I want to get closer to her. I want to be able to help her out with whatever is bothering her. Maybe I should just wait until after the exams are over. Maybe she'll brighten up once the stress has passed. If she does, then I don't need to worry about it anymore. But if she doesn't, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I thank Gecko for her advice and head back to my room. Maybe I'll concentrate more on my studies in there. I highly doubt it. And that's the end of that bit. How long have we been recording? For basically 10 minutes. Okay. So we've got another 10 minutes to go. Because these episodes are 20 minutes long instead of the normal 15 on my other episodes. Just because that's how I used to do it. So, you know. Yeah. I leave the room after finishing my final exam and breathe a sigh of relief. I hope the exams weren't so bad and I managed to breeze through them just about everything but the English final. Even that was acceptable. I wonder how Emmy did. Even more so, how she's doing. She looked terrible at lunch today. I mean, she was pretty happy to be out of her wheelchair, but she seems so exhausted. Sometimes, something's been wearing her down, and I'm starting to really doubt that it was just the exams. Should I confront her about this, though? My musing is interrupting by a tap on the shoulder. Hey, Ishino. Got a minute? I could spare a few minutes, I guess. Yeah, I've got some time. No important to be, or anything like that. Misha raises an eyebrow as, if questioning my statement, then beckons me back into the classroom. I wanted to give some feedback from you, if I could. I know this course wasn't quite up to your level. Don't worry about it. Science club activities more than made up for it. Did they? Well, in fact, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Do you think that was a worthwhile activity? Just for my own reference. Well, yeah, it was a great way to further than what we did in class. It was definitely worthwhile. Misha seems delighted by my response. That's great. Actually, the sort of thing I was hoping for. You know, Hishina, I'm glad you came here. It's always good to have a student who really gets into the subject you teach. In a way, it makes dealing with the rest of the students more tolerable. You're a bright kid too. You took this stuff like a duck to water, or some other such simile. Thanks. You were a great help, especially with the college stuff. There's one more thing, Hishina. A bit of advice from one scientist to another. What's that? What does a scientist do? Observe the world around him. Exactly. Good. A simple question, but one that most people can't seem to answer. That's the essence of a scientist, Hishina. We observe what's there, try to figure it out. But what if there's something you can't figure out? What's a scientist to do if he can't observe something? How, for example, can we talk about marks when nobody ever actually seen one? Or black holes when observing them directly is impossible? Well, scientific equipment is pretty advanced. Musha waves away my response. No, that's not it at all. Those are tools. They're trying to give you a philosophy. Think, if you can't observe something directly, how can you observe it? Guess? How? How would you guess the movement of a quark? What is your guess based on? Of course, I should have thought of this earlier. The thing it affects. Richo claps his hand together, expecting, and whoops. Yes, exactly, good. Remember that, Hishno. If you can't examine something directly, it's because you're not looking at it wrong. You have to look at it differently if you want to uncover the truth. And if it includes you, then look at what it leaves behind. This is the essence of being a scientist. We never stop looking for the answer. Never take anything for granted. Observe, experiment, and observe some more. There's a lot of stuff out there that makes no sense, Ishno. Your job is to get it to make sense. If nothing else, I hope you learned that here. I think I can remember that. Misho smiles, satisfied. Good. Now go enjoy your time off. You've earned it. I'm guessing that's meant to be like a little nod towards what you need to do with Emmy. You know, it kind of makes sense. He's not getting close to her because she's pushing him away. So you can observe. See just what's up in a different way than just asking or something like that. Because there's always other ways of actually trying to find out about people, other than actually telling them. Obviously, you don't want to fucking stalk them, because that's fucking just weird. I leave the room feeling a little confused. What brought that on? Although... Got it. There we go. And am I going about this thing with Emmy the wrong way? Yes, you are. If she won't tell me, then can I go around it some other way? Yes. The question keeps spinning in my mind after I made it back to my room. What if she gets angry about it? Besides, what if nothing? If I go in and refuse to leave until she tells me what's wrong or something, won't that come off as clingy? Kind of. I don't want to start a fight or anything, or over something like this. Maybe I should just drop the matter and see how she is tomorrow before I do something. Would it be bad just let it go? It's not like we don't enjoy each other's company, but it's odd as it sounds, I really want to help her. I don't know what with or if there's anything at all she needs help for, but I want to. Suddenly a knock at my door rouses me. I open it to see Genji. Oh, shit. It's me, that's it. If you had any idea what I've been through, what I've done, you'll be happy to see me, dude. I mean, what was it, some epic, you may never see me again, shit. Oh, and here you're just acting like I went down to the store for some milk. You're a cold manish, no? I really expect that. Thanks, I guess. It's smart to play safe, you know? Don't show any emotion. Keep your cards close to your chest. Unless it's time to show your cards, or you have bad cards. Then you should fold or collect your winnings. Do you understand? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I take it as, mission went well? Whoa, awfully noisy of you, isn't it? I can't just go saying things like that. Things at a delicate stage. One wrong move and BAM! The invasion succeeds. I thought you were going to blow the conspiracy wide open. It's bigger than I thought. I need to update my charts, and probably change some of the puppets around. What? You wanna help? I got some whiskey from somewhere. You can fill me in on everything your investigation has turned up. Better not, I'm, supposed to meet her today. Gotta do that. Can't raise suspicion. Genji nods in approval, still keeping it close to the chest here. Okay man, I respect that. Good luck. Thanks. I'm just going to pretend for the sake of my own sanity that he's wishing me luck in talking to Emmy. And if I squint, the whole card analogy he was talking about works here. Time to lay it all on the table. Or to see if I can't get Emmy to do anything to do so, rather. With a sense of something approaching purpose, I head for Emmy's room. I up on the stairs leading to the room and knock on a door. Who's there? Huh? That's odd. Her voice sounded a little choked. It's me. I thought I would stop by. Ishno? Coming in. I reach down to the door to open the door, only to find that it's locked. More and more curious. Your door's locked. Oh yeah, give me a minute. A few minutes. Emmy opens the door, grinning. Sorry, I had to put my legs on. I was napping. Despite her grin, there's something definitely off. Emmy's eyes are slightly red, and it looks like she's been crying. Hey, no problem. Are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that you look like you've been crying. Oh yeah, you know. You're off to a great start on this one. What? Nah, I'm fine. I'm just happy to see you. She punctuates this with a long kiss that continues at the door slams shut behind us. I know she wants to do it now, and I'm also painfully aware of how badly I want to do it too, but I break the kiss with a wrench of self-control that nearly kills me. Hey, wait. Emmy eyes crinkle in confusion. Huh? Wait for what? We need to talk. Isn't that supposed to be my line? And I've never got a good thing to say? She's got a point. It's usually the lead into a breakup. Or the prelude to a fight. Maybe it can be a good thing this time. I hope that's the way anyway. Uh-huh. Can we at least get onto the bed? It's my first day back on these things, and I'm still readjusting. Plus the nurse said I should try to keep on them less often, since running puts such a strain on them. Can't argue with that. It's a trap. We both know it. We both don't care. So I'm going to end it there, guys. It seems that the story is definitely going somewhere. And, yeah. Interesting. I love the music in the background. It's like really... It sounds like one of those really bad tracks. Like some shit is about to go down. It sounds bad. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Hope you've all enjoyed. Remember to do all the normal YouTubey stuff. And I will see you all next time. Till then, everyone. Peace out.